Oh. Blame Truth here. Normally I'd open up a beer here in times like this, but alcohol tends to take the edge off, and I want to stay angry. I'm drinking Gamer Supps instead, 10% off with code Blame Truth, and Lord knows I need all the extra money I can get to go to therapy after I cover this fucking franchise in today's video. I don't mean Battlefield 6, I mean Call of Duty, I mean Black Ops 7. But real quick, before I get loud, and I will get loud this video, so forewarning, I want to talk about my Call of Duty PTSD as it pertains to Battlefield 6. So let's just get right on into the fucking meat and potatoes here, because I got a lot I want to get off my chest. So in yesterday's video, I thought about taking time off from Battlefield 6. I was getting frustrated at some of the slow bug fixes, although they just came out with more today, so that's pretty great. I was getting kind of frustrated with the Call of Duty players, I call them in my lobbies, and like it's like every problem in modern day FPS, truthfully, I feel at least can be traced to Call of Duty. I don't think that's crazy. I think that is kind of PTSD speaking here. But every problem I pretty much talked about in my last video was related to Activision, Blizzard, and the fucking devs for Call of Duty. And I had some great comments that told me to look at the game in a different way. And I went and I took that advice. I took everybody's advice in the comments section, the Battlefield vets. Thank you guys for being so kind. It's so awesome. Seriously. You made me look at the game in a different way. And I'm like, you know what? I'm getting frustrated over this stuff. It's Call of Duty PTSD is what it is, truthfully. I'm putting their comments up on the screen right now. You can pause and read them if you want. If you're also maybe getting frustrated at some of the players in the game or the team balancing or whatever. It's the nature of the beast, you know? And I'll just say this, guys. I'll say this. I played, and I got this particular match right here, right after I uploaded that video. So I basically lied. Sorry. I don't think I'm going to take time off, especially after the news today, because Battlefield, while it's not perfect, it's good. It's great even. And I'm just going to stick with it for my FPS of choice. I can't really stop playing it even if I wanted to. I think I'm addicted, legitimately. I don't know what it is about this game in particular, but it's just so satisfying and fun for me personally. I bring this up, though. I bring up this Call of Duty PTSD and this COD brain mindset, which even I am guilty of, because of what I'm going to show you in today's video. So let's just play the first exhibit. We'll call it Exhibit A for ass.
Let's get right into it with a juicy one. Our open playlist going to be the standard for launch. I'm very happy to say that the matchmaking that we introduced in the Black Ops 7 beta, which is the classic matchmaking where skill is minimally considered, will be the new standard matchmaking for Black Ops 7 multiplayer on launch.
Oh, but viewer, it wasn't just said in a video for everyone to hear. It was typed out for everyone to read as well. Look at this matchmaking update. We know the big question on everyone's minds coming out of the beta is, how will matchmaking work in Black Ops 7 at launch? That's a key phrase that's going to come back over and over in this video, at launch. Open matchmaking with minimal skill consideration will be the default for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Simply put, imagine the matchmaking experience of Open Mosh Pit from the beta, but as the standard in Black Ops 7 on day one. All of this, I don't think it's a fucking stretch or a reach. All of this implies that this will be the only matchmaking type, at least at launch, and I covered this constantly the past month or two or whatever of them talking about this. It's gonna be there, the standard. The standard means that's the fucking matchmaking. That is it. Well, guess what? Guess fucking what? Take a wild guess what they fucking did. Type it in the comments. You already fucking know from the title of the video. Well, write it out. Really write it out so it sinks into your brain, okay? They fucking lied. Again. I've lost count. Guys, I've lost count how many times they have lied. This is what I'm talking about with Call of Duty PTSD. It carries over into other games. Guys, like, look at this. Look at what they wrote out on Twitter. 2 fucking days before the game comes out. after the pre-orders have been pre-ordered, you know? Thanks to your beta feedback, the majority, they're no longer saying the standard, the majority of Black Ops 7's multiplayer playlists will have open matchmaking, which will be similar, not the same. Keep these words in mind here. They're wording it specifically for a reason. It will be similar to the beta experience, where skill is minimally considered. The exception, no mention of this whatsoever until now. The exception will be one rotating mosh pit at launch, where skill will be an important consideration, and ranked play will also use skill as an important consideration when it launches in Season 2. They managed to sneak in a babysitter, dumb fuck, thumb-sucking, manipulation, safe haven, safe space for little Timmy and his dad gaming on a 75-inch 2009 HD TV. Yeah. Made no mention of it. And I gotta say, are you surprised? Let's take a look at some of the responses to this on this tweet. Are you surprised? This is the same company where I covered them using dark patterns to get you to accidentally hit the X button in the menu for Black Ops 6, which would bring up the pre-order menu for Black Ops 7. They were hoping to shove it in your face so hard, they tied the pre-order Black Ops 7 button to a menu function that covers something else. Like, what? Are you surprised? Are you surprised? And they made no mention of this until now. I say this for every fucking gamer out there that has a brain. Fuck this. Anyone that's still saying, well, this is still good. No, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Motherfucker! I am so sick. I am so tired. In fact, I was so tired. Even just covering any Black Ops 7 news, I would look at news about the game and just get fucking sleepy. I'm like the sleeping Shaq meme, for crying out fucking loud here. I'm just like, check the fuck out, because I knew there's no reason to get excited. There's no reason to get pumped up, because these fucking assholes would find some way to fuck it up. I have been screaming up here into this microphone for 6 goddamn years. And this is why. I had people with the audacity to say, BT, you're just never happy. Even when Black Ops 7 does things right, you're never happy. You're never happy. Why are you not excited for this? Why are you saying like all this stuff could happen? Because it just fucking did happen. The last video I made about Black Ops 7, I said this thing would pretty much happen. The at launch thing is another red flag. The at launch thing is a huge red flag. It means, this is what it means. It should be obvious, but this is what it means right here. Ghost of Hope, a prominent leaker, said this: there has been zero promises made that open matchmaking will stay beyond launch, by the way. They have specifically mentioned at launch so many times. It's why I don't blame people for waiting to buy this game in case of a rug pull. It's Activision. He goes on to say, this same company made an entire white paper and posted it for everyone to see just a year prior, saying that they were right to keep SBMM in the game because of a 1% player retention difference between open matchmaking versus strict matchmaking. They never admitted they were wrong. Do you know why they never admitted they were wrong? Because that paper was a distraction. Well, they're narcissists, for one thing. They've never apologized to us. They've never admitted fault. They've never admitted they were wrong. Fucking ever. Ever. Find me documented proof that they have, and I'll eat my hat, man. I've never seen it. But the white paper was a distraction, made up nonsense, because the entire system, guys, it's not there to retain players. We have showed that repeatedly every single time I show you Steam charts numbers on Black Ops 6, Call of Duty, what have you. You know what retains players? Making a good fucking game. That's what retains players. What retains players in Battlefield, there's no matchmaking. What retains me is that the gunplay and the gameplay is fun. You know what I mean? Like, I love the gameplay. I love the gunplay. I love the flow of the game. So I play it. I play it more. I'm actually playing it more now, a month after launch, than I was initially, because I just enjoy it more. Like, there's all these little things about it. It's quite deep, right? Call of Duty games are about as deep as a fucking puddle. So they put in this casino system in an attempt to addict and manipulate and get more sales in the store. It has nothing to do with retention. That could be a byproduct, but it's a way to get little Timmy with his mom's credit card in the store by making him think he is better at the game than he actually is, by rigging matches, by giving you easier lobbies once you make a purchase in the store. This is all stuff I guarantee you they do. As the year progresses, they're going to add more and more skill-based matchmaking playlists. They're going to reference some stupid data, some made-up garbage, and they're going to put skill-based matchmaking playlists front and center in the game, and eventually the roles will be reversed. The open matchmaking lobbies will be relegated to one tiny playlist, one mosh pit playlist, and everything else will be a skill-based matchmaking playlist. And here's the thing with all this. We don't even know what they're going to do behind the scenes. They're saying it's similar. Remember that word? It's similar to the beta. Why not say it's the same as the beta? How are they going to fuck with shit behind the scenes without my knowledge? Like, what are they going to do? I'll never know. I am just so tired of it. I'm just so tired of it. Genuinely, I am exhausted covering this series, this franchise. But here's the thing, guys. The story gets juicier because they went into damage control. They had a retort to the backlash they got. Take a look at this. I can't make this up. Hey everyone, to clarify, just like in the Black Ops 7 beta, skill will be minimally considered in every open playlist. So they clarified that, for what it's worth. They gave us a definitive, it'll be the same in like writing, which we have to get everything in writing here. We've also added persistent lobbies and new playlists since the beta, including quick play. Here's what you'll see on day one. Now, what's interesting is they literally said verbatim, and I covered it in this video, you can go back and look at it. They said that open matchmaking will be the standard, okay? That'll be the standard. So why in the fuck is the skill-based matchmaking playlist called standard matchmaking? They can't even get their fucking words straight. Standard mosh pit? Like, this makes no sense. Does no one bother to, like, okay, I know what it is. They're scrambling. They want to find a way to weasel in skill-based matchmaking. They're scrambling. Nothing's set in stone. I even saw something where they were, like, giving you double XP stuff just for playing Black Ops 7. They're gonna eventually pay you to play Black Ops 7 because they're so fucking desperate. They think they're too big to fail. Fuck them. Just fuck them. I'm going to say this right now. If you've watched this far into the video and you have pre-ordered Black Ops 7, cancel it. Please. I don't tell you guys what to do, but cancel it. I don't even want to check out the game for free on Game Pass. I still got that free Game Pass voucher, which I'm going to activate after this video. I'm not even sure if I even want to bother wasting my time on it. That's how far gone I am. I will rag on the game. I don't even want to play it. I don't. I feel like I have to. I feel like it's funny watching me go through the menus and have 4 different update requires restarts. And granted, it is funny to do that. It's fun to make those videos as well. But as far as playing the game, no, I don't want to play it. I just want to shit on it. I do. I find that way more enjoyable, way more fun than playing it in 2025. And I know I'm not alone. All the content in the world, all the remastered maps in the world, all the grounded Black Ops right hand to God skins that end up being just Little Caesars collabs, all that stuff will not get you players. All that stuff will not take players from Arc Raiders or Battlefield 6 or what's coming in GTA 6. It won't. It just won't. Ghost of Hope says GTA 5 put the fear of God into them being Activision Blizzard with Call of Duty. You'd think they would have learned their lesson. You'd think they would have learned their lesson and they'd be on their best behavior and they would be trying so hard to win the trust of the community back. But it's not even just this matchmaking thing. Look at this. This is verified shit. I cannot make this up if I tried. Ghost of Hope says the Black Ops 2 camos in Black Ops 7 seem to be AI upscaled. Someone asks, how can you just know that though? It's a completely different material system compared to back then. And Hope says, because I have the up close textures of the camos, and the comics camo, for example, has the text looking all fucked up from the OG because of the upscale. Oh my god, these people are so fucking lazy and they don't understand anything about the modern gamer. They don't. The biggest controversy that Black Ops 6 launched with was the over-reliance of AI, them sneaking it in. That is their entire MO. They just want to sneak in shortcuts and manipulation and bullshit. Can we just admit for one fucking second here, I have been right the entire time. And again, this is not me being negative for the sake of it. I'm not hating it for the sake of it. Look at what they do. Just shamelessly. They'll just shamelessly shit on the community because they know they're stupid. I'm sorry, but it's true. Guys, I'm sorry, but this genuinely feels like the end here. The beginning of the end, at least. I don't see how Call of Duty can be stubborn and still succeed. I don't see how they can succeed against Battlefield 6. I don't see how they can succeed against Arc Raiders. And I do not see how they can succeed against the monster that will be GTA 6 unless they actually get their act together. But this just goes to show they refuse to fucking do it. I think that the suit and ties that run the show are so narcissistic and so stubborn and so out of touch, they will drive the series into the fucking ground. That's what I think. That's what I truly think. The hype for this game just is not there. Take a look at the evidence right in front of your face. Look. Working at GameStop, there's only 13 pre-orders and they want us to do a midnight release. Somebody else said there were 20 pre-orders at theirs, lowest they've ever seen for a Call of Duty release. I'm sorry, but like, I swear to you, I will not be negative for the sake of it. I was even positive when I saw that they're taking skill-based matchmaking out altogether. Of course, it was a lie. They had to sneak in a fucking baby mode playlist and fuck over the community 2 days before launch. Like, these fucking morons on the Black Ops 7 subreddit, all like 7,000 of them because the game is fucking dead. I'm serious. The subreddit for Black Ops 7 has like 7,000 and then like 11,000 on another. They can't even get a dedicated subreddit to hype the game up. But look at this. Someone was complaining about Nero's video on the matter, and they mentioned me, and Nero and Blame Truth are both annoying with the constant negativity. And then the OP said, BT dubs himself the Codfather to this day, yet the past 5+ years he's been doing nothing but bitch about the franchise. It's hilarious. I'm sorry, I don't want to abandon my son here, and I used that moniker because I was the first person to do fucking commentary on a Call of Duty video to my knowledge. If anyone can, beat my first commentary, it's a Call of Duty 4 FFA 7 on Crossfire with the M4 carbine suppressed. I remember it to this day. I believe that was posted in like June 2009. Anyone can find something earlier where someone's talking over their Call of Duty gameplay, I will give up the fucking moniker. I'll change my name to, I don't know, the COD Shiba Inu or something. I don't know. But then this guy gets downvoted by saying, not BT's fault, the franchise has been abysmal for the past 5+ years. Is he wrong? He calls it like it is. If the games are good, he gives credit. If they are trash, he calls them out. Viewer, did I not praise Modern Warfare 3 for the good things that Sledgehammer did in that game? Did I not? Did I not praise the Black Ops 6 beta when they got rid of the awful fucking matchmaking? I still thought the game was pretty mid, to be completely honest with you. I'm not making that up. Like, it's a 6 or a 7 at best, even with the SBMM gone, I think, because it's just the same old shit we've seen a million times. They're just banking on nostalgia. They're banking on member berries, man. Nostalgia. That's all they know how to do anymore. They cannot innovate, and it's going to kill their game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. I'll catch you on the next one, man. It's wild. It is wild to see this happening in real time. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.